One of the misconceptions that we work with every day with our clients is that it's more expensive to do custom shades with one-stop decorating than to go out and do shades yourself. And I would say that in some cases it is, but more often than not, for the same style of shades, we're very competitive on our price and our services that go with those shades. To that end, a lot of people ask, okay, what's the risk if I do it myself and save a little bit of money? Well, without that knowledge and experience of where the shades mount and how the shades function in the window, you may find a shade that's gorgeous out there that you envision in your home and looks fantastic, but you may not understand exactly how that shade functions in your window based on how you have to mount it. So you can measure perfectly, it can fit the window perfectly, you've picked out the most beautiful style, you go to install it and the shade doesn't operate correctly. For example, roller shades. Roller shades must be hung perfectly level in a window, and if a window is out of square, the shade won't function properly. And this is something that most homeowners that try to do it themselves really don't take into account, is understanding whether a window is square or not, or whether the fabric will roll up straight or not. This can lead to a shade hanging crooked in a window, or the edges of the fabric shade rubbing on the headrail and fraying over time. For about the same amount of money, you can have one of our consultants come out, help you with those shades and understand if your windows are square and if the shades are the proper type of shade to fit that out of square window. And then on installation day, our installers can make sure that they either use some of the tricks of the trade or shim the shade down level so that it works properly and protects your investment over time. So sometimes if you save a little bit of money up front, it can cost you a lot more money in the end. And we definitely help and advise you on that throughout the guidance process in determining what type of shades, what style, and how that function meets your needs, as well as pairing that with a budget that fits your needs. Like anything else, you want to treat your products with care and consideration. If you're using a cordless shade, don't yank down on it hard. Use it gently. Use it the way it's properly intended. If you have a cord loop on your shade, use the cord loop with a smooth, controlled option. Don't pull it up as fast as you can. Generally speaking, common sense dictates a lot of the life of these shades and how they work, but we realize that that's not the case with everyone and how they use their shades, and we're happy to advise you on the proper way to use your shades on installation day.